Coaches, there are times when we want to execute a boot scheme without any sort of motion. And what we do with that is we call it spin. So we'll get in a trip set like this right here with our tailback on the trip side. And from this set right here, we will run on first sound. We'll run our trap scheme. We'll run down across all the way over here. We'll run some sort of, flare right here with him, and then quarterback counter right here. But when we cross the face of our quarterback right here, when we want to spin out of this to create a boot action, what will happen is we will make a pocket, act like we are carrying the ball through here. Our quarterback will belly the ball into our tailback, and then he's just going to basically spin out of this, and that's going to create his boot action right here. And then on the perimeter right here, same thing. We're going to do our comeback and go. We're going to run our go and our bend route. We're going to run our go and our out, up, and out. So just a variety of different things that we do with our two-man game right there with that. We'll have pin or punch with this, and then we've got our drag coming from the backside. So that is our spin scheme right here. So you can see we're trips right here. Our tailback's going to act like he's got the ball. That occupies some linebackers right there. Our tight end is dragging across. We've got two front side players. We've got our pin block right there by our front side attached slot. We're spinning out of this, and we're able to hit our bend route right there for about a 14-yard gain. Another one right here. Quarterback's just going to take the snap, present the ball, kind of ride a little bit. Got our front side slot in our pin protection. We're walling off the outside, hinging the backside. Our tight end's dragging across. And then here we've got our number 2 on a go. We've got our outside receiver on a comeback right there. So this is our spin with our comeback scheme right here. And then to add to that, with our spin scheme, we will do an influence pull. So as I mentioned before, we will simulate some down action this direction here. If you've been watching our series, our entire system, you know that we like to run down away from the tailback, where we just come across the quarterback right here. We'll do some RPO with that as well. But basically what we do is we'll pull our guard here, and now he will simulate to these linebackers that we're pulling to run our down scheme. We're making a pocket to look like we're running down. A quarterback's going to spin out of this and then basically roll to the outside. And again, we've got our two-man game here. We've got our drag from the backside. We've got our pin or punch on the front side right there. So here's what it looks like right here. You can see we are bellying the ball to our tailback right there. Our front side guard is going to pull. That's going to influence these linebackers right here to see that guard pull and see this backfield action. They step up for a second, and now they're a little bit late coming back out into coverage right here. And in this route scheme right here, first of all, the protection, we've got pin with our attached slot. And then our two-man game right here, we've got basically a double out in that situation there, which is another route scheme that we'll run. Another one right here. Now we've added some motion into it just to draw the defense a little bit more, but it's the same thing. If you've seen our system with our down scheme, you know that we will run motion down just like this with our guard pulling. Want to influence the linebackers with that. And now our tailback is in position to nail block on the perimeter right here to help our quarterback get around the edge. And there's our drag from the backside. Here, the front side was covered. This defense did a good job of covering the perimeter right there. So our tight end just kind of creates a situation where he's open in the window right there. Quarterback sees him. Good completion right there, stepping out of bounds. Next one right here, same situation. We've got our tailback that's going to nail block. We've got our slot that's in motion like he's running down. We've got our guard that's pulling. You can see even the linebackers are pointing out that situation there. We're spinning around it right there, seeing our tight end again and the drag across the middle. One more right here. Again, we've got our guard pulling away. We've got our tailback coming away. You can see the influence on the defense. We've got our two-man game up top. We've got our drag coming from the backside. There's our comeback for a good completion right there.
Coaches, I really hope you got some great information from that YouTube video. Again, hit the subscribe and like button down below. It gives us valuable data, and you also get notified when I upload new content to this channel. Thanks for watching, coaches.